Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today. The world of epic movies is a grand spectacle that, when executed well, can transport us to different eras and immerse us in vast narratives. However, not all that glitters is gold. And today we're diving into the depths of cinematic history to unveil the 10 worst epic movies, ranked. From bloated runtimes to muddled plots, these films aspire to greatness, but ultimately fail to deliver the epic scale we crave. First up is Why Rain Tree Counting. Attempting to capture the essence of its era, the film meanders through historical drama, romance, and the American Civil War. While it boasts a notable cast, including the likes of Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Clift, its almost 3-hour runtime feels like a slog as it fails to grip the audience. It's a cinematic endeavor that has largely faded into obscurity, leaving us to ponder if it was ever truly worth the watch. Next on our list is Eternal Z. Promising fresh additions to the superhero genre within the epic format, it unfortunately stumbles over its ambition. While visually stunning, the narrative struggles to cohesively introduce its sprawling cast, and feels more like a laundry list of characters, rather than a coherent story. Marvel fans had hoped for an added dimension to their beloved universe, only to be left scratching their heads. Moving ahead, we find Cavalcade. This historical drama spans decades, yet fails to bring its time-hopping story to life in any compelling way. Its lengthy runtime feels burdensome, offering little reason for modern audiences to dive in. Once an Oscar darling, today it's more of a trivia answer than a treasure worth revisiting. We can't discuss disappointing epics without mentioning the infamous Ben-Hur remake from 2016. The original is legendary, filled with unforgettable moments like the epic chariot race. Unfortunately, the 2016 version neither captures the grandeur nor justifies its existence, a muddled effort that highlights everything that went wrong in this attempt to revive a classic. Next up is Caligula, a film plagued by its notorious reputation. The original cut's inclusion of explicit content detracts from the viewer's ability to appreciate the story. Although the ultimate cut provides more clarity, it still struggles under the weight of its own ambition, making it a difficult epic to digest fully. Australia, directed by Baz Luhrmann, is another misfire on a grand scale. Although visually striking, it delves into melodrama that feels overwhelming rather than touching. With a blend of war, romance, and historical narratives, it aims for a sweeping epic but lands flat instead, showcasing Luhrmann's most significant misstep. War. When we talk about Ridley Scott, we often think of unforgettable epics. Sadly, in Exodus, Gods and Kings fails to join that Hall of Fame. Directly compared to its predecessors, especially the Ten Commandments, it falters with a lack of engagement, leaving viewers wishing for the grandeur of earlier biblical retellings. Then there's Oliver Stone's Alexandria, which attempts to dramatize the life of the legendary conqueror. Despite its ambitious scope, it feels disjointed and underwhelming by the time the credits roll. It offers little beyond notable battle sequences, leaving audiences yearning for a more coherent depiction of its fascinating subject matter. No discussion of cinematic blunders is complete without mentioning Chilugi, Conqueror, infamous for casting John Wayne as Genghis Khan. The film doesn't just suffer from questionable casting. It compounds its errors with sluggish storytelling and a troubled production that has left an indelible stain on its legacy. Finally, we round out our list with Watch Pearl Harbor, a film that attempts to mix romance with a catastrophic historical event, but only serves to saturate the screen with cliches. With an excruciating runtime of 183 minutes, it fails to find a balance, offering neither the spectacle nor the emotional depth that such a pivotal moment in history deserves. So there you have it, folks, our rundown of the 10 worst epic movies that, despite their grand aspirations, ultimately miss the mark. If you value your time, it might be best to steer clear of these lengthy misadventures and search for something that does justice to the epic storytelling we know and love. What are your thoughts on our list? Did we miss any that you think should be included? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cinematic deep dives. Ay.